It's a beautiful Saturday, and you wouldn't know it's winter here in Dallas. And the boys have the day off, so I told the guys, let's drag out the motor scooters and go for a ride. Hey, fellas, I want to check something out. Turning left. Hey, Bax's door's open. Let's go see what he's doing on a Saturday. Yeah, buddy. Saturday, man. Your doors are open. What's up?
You know I come here to get away from you, right? And then you show up when I'm here.
Whoa!
Right now on Fast and Loud.
Boom!
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and his band of monkeys are moving and shaking.
I think he's hands in his pants.
As they bring the heat, reviving a 33 Ford Model B.
Your roasted marshmallows over here.
Trying to turn it into the perfect vintage shop truck.
I was just about ready to put this thing back together, and now I can't.
I'm scared it's even gonna run now.
And then
What's that?
My CUDA.
Richard reels in a 72 Plymouth Cuda
Man, if you had this car in 1970, you were a bad dude.
and goes all in on monster horsepower for the Riviera.
To see where the monster power is created.
Here's your engine for the Riviera.
700, 800 horsepower.
Yeah, you know me. Got a lot of stuff to do. Busy man. Don't take that off. I like you better with it on.
Yeah, it's a lot better look for you. Dude, I can't believe you do 5 days at the Monkey and then come here and get
Oh,
after it all
look at this
weekend.
place.
You got a lot of stuff crammed in the shop.
Yeah, I know. I have so
Yeah,
much
God,
stuff.
how
in
many
here.
cars you got in here?
Like 5.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. Just 5.
How do you work in here? It's all boxed in, man. Good
Well, it's just
God.
there's only just me in here. It's not like a crew.
Brian Bass and I go way back, but none of these guys have seen his shop before. I've been coming down here for 13, 14 years. Bass got, like, in the nooks and crannies, got some of the coolest you'll ever find in a hot rod shop.
If you need it, it's probably here.
This place is either a hot rodder's heaven or a candidate for hoarders.
Is this stuff close to the trash can gonna go in the trash can eventually, or I'm just curious?
Depends on what it is. Some of that stuff's important. I do look like a bit of a hoarder, but honestly, everything in there has a purpose. It's all hot rod parts. This is the latest thing I've worked on.
What is that?
This is a 25 Model T Roadster that I've been building for that beach race, the Race of Gentlemen. So it's got a supercharged flathead.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. Bad.
That is freaking cool. What kind of top speed do you think you're gonna get?
Man, I don't know. It's probably gonna be fast enough that I have to wear a helmet.
Boom.
Look at that. Yeah, well, right on cue.
This is a sweet car. Did I used to own this?
I don't think so. That car came out of a collection out of East Texas.
Sure looks like one I used to own. What's up with the little truck? That's a, what, a 34?
This is a 33 Ford pickup. I actually drug this out of a barn down in Waco about 2 years ago. And
No
I
kidding.
I bought it for myself just to build as a shop truck, but it's been on the back burner like everything else of my own. It was an old service station truck, the one with the dinosaur.
Sinclair.
Yeah, so it was that color green and it just faded through the years. And, you know, that patina cannot be recreated very easily. So I would rather just, well, except for Mike. Mike could probably do
I was
it.
gonna say.
But
What's your
for
tone?
me, it'd be tough to recreate.
What do you think? Would you go flathead or small block?
Well, I wanted to put a flathead in it, but I don't really have a good one right now. This is a 1933 Ford Model B pickup, and that means it has a 4-cylinder in it. Now, to build a hot rod, you kind of want to get rid of that 4-cylinder, so honestly, if I was going to do it, I would pull the 4-cylinder out and put a flathead V8 in it. I think that's the way to go.
The 33 Model B is a hot rodder's favorite. They've been built in just about every way you can imagine, and for this one, the biggest bang for the buck would be not to overdo it and make it into just a super cool shop truck. Which means we'd use it at the garage to look good when we're picking up parts and running errands. And at the same time, it'd still be a kick-ass original Gas Monkey hot rod. And if you happen to own a business and in need of a shop truck, well, I'd even be willing to part with it for the right price.
I just don't have time to work on this thing, man. I would love to do a dropped axle, hydraulic brakes, but leave the patina as is, you know, just build a nice chassis, and so I could drive it, you know, as a shop truck. But,
Probably put a windshield in it, right?
yeah, well,
This thing's pretty sweet. And you know I like
Yeah.
green.
Uh-oh.
I've known Richard for a long time, and I can tell when he's really getting jazzed about something.
Look at this air conditioning. It's getting cooler already.
I can see the twinkle in his eye. He was into this truck.
You ought to sell me this.
Dude, I really bought this thing for myself. I wasn't really planning on selling it.
Well, you said you wanted to build it, so...
Yeah, I do want to build it, but yeah, obviously, it's like last on my list right now.
That's what I mean. Look around.
Yeah.
So if you sell it to me, you get to build it. Dude, I dig it. What's the number?
That's not something you just go find everywhere. It took me a while to find this truck, so it's not going to be cheap.
Well, here's the tricky trick. I've got an H&H flathead, all built in the box.
Well, that bolt right in there just about.
Pop that strap, bud. Y'all remember a while back I did some late night shopping and accidentally on purpose ended up with a flathead motor. Man, I know I had a couple beers last night, but no way. Check that baby out. How much do you want for this stuff?
8,500. You said I'll have 8,500 cash when you get here. I probably would have got it for less than that if I was handling the deal on the internet.
Shut up,
but
Tony. I always knew it was just a matter of time before I'd have a good use for it. Well, if I make the right deal with Brian, that time could be now.
I'm thinking 15,000.
$15,000. Bass hit me at 15, and I knew that I was not going to get him to move an inch. I kind of feel like he might be charging me $1,000 per year of knowing me and putting up with me. Maybe that's where he came up with the number. I know I'm not going to get you off 15.
No, I don't have to sell it, and it's a seller's market right now.
All right, let's do it.
Hey,
50. God, that's the
money's
easiest
green here.
negotiation I've ever
Hell
seen.
yeah.
well,
Plus, it's like the first thing I've ever bought out of this shop.
if I'm going to sell this truck, I'd much rather sell it to Richard and get to be on board building it than anything else. I mean, that's really the ideal situation. Sell it to him, collect that money, and then collect more money for building it. Dude, that's a no-brainer.
What do we got to do? Do we got to pull it off the frame?
I can tell you what I would do.
Okay.
I would pull it all apart, get it down to a bare frame, do a dropped axle in the front, do a stock rear end but with different gears, do a newer transmission, and then do a really nice interior, paint the firewall, and put your flathead in it. Man, I think you got
Are
it.
we painting the chassis too? Or we got it
I would
out?
paint the chassis. Just pick a green in this general area here and paint the chassis that color.
Here's the plan. We'll take this Ford Model B and make it into a vintage-looking shop truck, ready to run parts or just looking cool. We'll keep the 85 years of patina, but upgrade just about everything else. Put a modern suspension under it, redo the interior, give it some power with a flathead V8 that I've already paid for, and I'll give them a budget of $5,000 and 2 weeks to go through it, and bam, this could be the perfect shop truck build. I'm gonna call Mater and have him come get it, so you got a lot of to move to get it out of here.
That's not part of the deal. I think these guys need to stick around and help me.
Oh, no.
We're on motorcycles, man. It's Saturday.
Yeah,
We ain't
hey,
getting paid
remember,
for
this is
that.
our day off. You said you were working.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Why is it always like this?
That is a cool truck.
It is.
It's just the whole idea of making him be a part of the build of something he really wanted for himself, but I get to keep it and sell it.
Man, that's messed up.
I know it's a little messed up. It is kind of fun.
Where to?
I guess either a hot dog or a pizza or a burger.
Hey, wait a minute! Where's my money? Richard! You forgot to pay me!
With the truck on deck to build, now it's a good time to visit Motown and check in on the motor that we're building for the Riviera. So with Russell and Josh in tow, we took off on a little road trip to Detroit to check on the motor for the Buick Riviera that we're building to take to SEMA. The 72 Riviera is going to be the biggest, baddest car we've ever built. And I'm forking out $300 grand to make all this happen in a matter of months. K-Tech, man.
Yeah, buddy.
These guys have built us a couple of motors before, but this is our first time up here.
Get to see where the monster power is created.
I want 1,000 horsepower on the ground with the Riviera. That's what I
Big
want.
Rivy power.
That's what I want. Oh, there they are.
Here we are.
Cool. Freaking awesome.
Where y'all going?
We're going to K-Tech.
All right.
Hey, don't leave me in here.
Dumbass, gee. Just park that.
Yeah, you take care of it.
Nice. Now I see why they brought me along.
Age before beauty. Look at that. Before today, the monkeys got busy on that old land yacht by giving it a chop to bring out more of its sexy yet aggressive Corvette styling.
Yeah, that's much better.
Next, we flew out to Sacramento to visit Chris Austin's Chassis Works to get our mitts on a custom frame that can handle all those horses coming out of that K-Tech motor we're about to check out.
Welcome to K-Tech. My name is Jason Harding. I'm the Director of Aftermarket Operations for K-Tech. We did the engines for the Shiner Beer truck and the Crew Cut truck, and we were very excited when Richard said he needed an LT engine for the new Riviera project.
K-Tech is famous for building engines for the GM Corvette team that dominated racing circuits for decades. These guys have everything to make a motor the absolute best it can be. When it comes to motorsports technology, K-Tech is it.
This is our full-service car shop. So this is a shop full of customers' cars. They bought a new Corvette, new Camaro, something like that. They want to give it more power and set it apart from the rest of them. They send it to K-Tech.
So you'll yank it and do all the work, put it back in and send it back to them.
Do it all in-house here.
This one is what I like right here. This is very similar to the whole concept I came up with the 72 Riviera, because the Riviera was built as a gentleman's hot rod. So it had power, it had torque, but it wasn't in a small package, it was a big package.
Seeing the motor in a Corvette Z06 is awesome. It does resemble a Corvette, actually. It looks very similar to it with the sloping back lines, with the narrowing in the back.
We're gonna trim that back window in.
Yep.
Run big vents right here, getting down to the wheels and the brakes. It's gonna be wicked.
Seeing what Richard's vision was is awesome, because at first I didn't see it with the Riviera Z06 crossover, but I think it'll work out well.
All right, kick ass.
Check it out, Richard. Here's your engine for the Riviera.
Super rad.
We started with an LT4 engine. We sleeved the block to bring it up to 427 cubic inches. Got Callie's crank and rods, forged pistons, and a Magnuson supercharger.
Dig it. So are we going to have streetable 1,000-ish horsepower?
We might even see 4 digits on the screen today.
Stop it. Excellent.
Let's fire it up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where's the throttle?
It's this one on the left.
All right, let's go. Whoa. There we go. We're at 3,000 RPM.
So you'll be watching right here. It'll be your power number, and then this is your torque number.
Come on, baby. 172. 3. The gauge right there is telling us how much horsepower the motor is generating as it reaches its maximum RPM. Yeah. Dude, 670, 700, 800 horsepower, 830. Come on, baby. Yeah. We got 1,022 foot-pounds of torque and about 984 horsepower. Big Daddy Don Garlett's made a burnout one time in a quarter mile. This will do it for like 4 miles.
And look cool doing it.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I rev it just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we better get out of here before you make it break it.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
Was that your finger?
the monkeys take the sword to a 33 Ford.
Excalibur.
And is the CUDA a grand theft auto?
I stole this car for only 45 grand. You know what they say?
What's that?
No really good deal goes unpunished.
I think it's a good deed.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid.
Hey, thanks for the help.
You got it. You got Mater in there driving.
Well, you're a little to one side, Mater. Actually, you're a lot to one side.
This thing looks like a rust bucket.
It's not a rust bucket. It's actually really solid.
What did you pull this out of?
This was Bass's truck.
Oh. The baby gate over here works. It already caught Tony. It's already got him stuck.
Antique baby gate.
Antique baby gate.
So I got this truck a couple years ago, and I've had a vision for it in my head ever since I got it. And it might take the monkeys a little while to come around to my way of seeing things. And you know Jeremy's already complaining about the rust. But I want to lead them through my plan to turn this 33 Ford pickup into a totally badass shop truck.
Let's get to work because we ain't got much time. What do y'all think? Tear it up?
Yep. Was that your finger?
Nah,
That's too bad.
Oh, man, I broke it.
like Excalibur. Richard gave us 2 weeks and $5 grand to finish this build, so we can't waste a single minute. First, we'll strip the 33 down to the chassis, so we can send the frame out to the sandblaster. When we're done tearing down the 33 Ford, we'll have Mike paint it instead of sending it to powder. Now we can just put this on the ground and step on it so we can straighten it out. The original 4-cylinder and drivetrain will go away and be replaced with Richard's flathead V8.
Oh, yeah.
Think that used to be an old gas price sign?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Good God, man.
We're gonna have a fire over here. We'll need some water.
And that's stupid. Look at that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Plus your roasted marshmallows over here. Got the cab completely loose now, so it can go up whenever we're ready.
Yeah, we can pop the cab now.
There we go.
Well, hallelujah.
So far, so good. All right.
Hell yeah, brother.
More rust.
Oh,
We really sold him a piece.
Frame actually looks pretty decent. It's just crusty.
Now, these guys are really twitchy about rust, and that might be because Richard's brought them so many surprises in the past. But I know a solid truck when I see one, and the frame under this one's in excellent shape. Now, some might see the little bit of rust as a problem, but I see that as 85 years worth of character, and that's why we're keeping the patina. Yeah, so the motor should come out then. Oh, motor's detached. All right.
That's everything on the front, isn't it?
Good job. That motor might be good. Playing by Richard's rules, trying to get this truck done as fast as possible, that's for sure going to be a challenge for me.
All right.
Waiting for the release. Oh, there it is.
But it's his truck now, and he's paying me to apply my vision. Well, that's a sweet deal for me. Can Richard make some money on it? Well, that's up to him. Bye, Frame. See you tomorrow.
We'll let you guys do your thing first, and then I'll do the mechanic work after that. It's either got some really bad gas in it or a couple of dead plugs.
Tony's got bad gas.
That was yesterday.
So So this is what's super cool. My Cuda just got here. These guys haven't seen it yet, but super rad, subline green, but it's got all the new bells and whistles, you know, modern motor, modern trans, four-wheel brakes, coil-over suspension, beautiful paint and body, and I stole it for only 45 grand. What do y'all think of that?
It's
What part of that?
it's pretty decent.
What do you mean, man? It's also got a 5-speed in it instead of a 4-speed.
Yeah, I know. That's.
Yeah, that's cool.
I stole this car for only 45 grand.
Hey, I feel better about what we know than if he stole it.
Wait, I don't know what they think they know, but here's what I know that you at home need to know about how I got this 70 Cuda. I was in Florida checking out a shop I invested in for my show Garage Rehab. You've probably seen it. Anyways, I was taking care of business with Chris and Russell.
Because then they have the audio work that they do, they have all the air suspension they do, so each one can have a designated area with the specialty equipment as needed.
What's that? Is it yours?
No, it ain't mine.
Looks like something you know.
Looks like something you did.
Yo, yes, sir.
Where the is Mark Dix?
Apparently, this guy had left his motorcycle at the shop to be repaired. After I calmed him down, I wanted to find out about something that caught my eye. What's that?
It's my Cuda.
Hey, y'all get to work. Now, I love Barracudas, especially if they're green. These cars are hot right now, and those crazy Mopar collectors have laid out tons of cash for these limited run beauties.
All the way around, right?
That's
it's got
cool.
a 3-link drag rear end, limited slip. It's got a Tremec 5-speed, air conditioning.
That's pretty rad, actually. Not numbers matching, but a lot of modern upgrades, and that spelled profit if I could get it for the right price. So I took it for a ride. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little binding up on the tranny, too. Okay, it had some minor mechanical issues, but nothing my guys can't fix. But it had pristine paint and body, which is the expensive part. So I made him an offer. I'd do 45.
You got cash money?
I always have cash money. Let's go get you some cash. As long as Russell didn't spend it all, come on in. So I stole this gorgeous 70 Cuda for 45 grand, but for some reason, the monkeys are whining already. What are you trying to say?
It's got a problem.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're a transport driver.
Somehow, when I had this car shipped to Texas, it got crunched. This is one of the reasons I bought the cars. Paint and body's so expensive. Now it's gonna cost me to fix it, which means less profit. All right, well, that's great. I bought a car that was mechanically because it was perfect interior and paint and body. So let's get into paint and body first, because we're busy over there, and then get it over to you. Okay. And just start at the very front, go all the way to the back, every single thing, just check it. You know what they say?
What's that?
No really good deal goes unpunished.
I think it's good deed.
Good deal.
It's good deed.
That thing does sound bad.
You know what's funny about this is Richard always wants to build a shop truck, but we've built like 3 shop trucks. And if you notice, none of them are still here because he sells them before we can even get a chance to use them.
Yeah, as you're saying that, I'm looking around, where's the shop truck?
Yeah, exactly.
It's only day 2 of the 33 Model B build, but we're well underway. We got the truck blown apart yesterday, and while the frame's at the sandblaster, I'm going to get together with Jeremy to figure out what to do about the piece of fender missing from the right rear.
That fender would be the best place to start, in my opinion, because it's the worst one.
Is this a stick it back together as close as it can be and put a big old fat MIG weld on it?
No, I think we should do it, treat it like we're doing anything else in case somewhere down the line someone wants to make this thing into a nicely painted, finished truck.
Yeah.
Then at least give them a head start.
With only 2 weeks to finish the build, it's all too easy to do things the quick and dirty way, but that's not my style. I've never done that working by myself, and I'm not going to let the Gas Monkey schedule change that.
I mean, we're not going to go crazy with the metalwork, but there are a few things we need to fix just for, you know, to make it usable. Anything we're doing needs to be done right. Even though this is a crusty, old, beat-up truck, I don't want people to look at it and say, oh, they did terrible work.
Now, Richard, he seems to think it's fast and easy just to graft a piece onto the existing fender. Now, I picked up a repop when it was still my project, but there's still the question of matching the patina.
Let me go get Mike and see what he thinks about this.
All right, well, shoot.
Making the right decision is going to have to include the paint department.
All right, I found the new fender.
You brought Mike with you.
Our question for you, Mike, is what is faster and better for this particular job? Richard talked about grafting the fender and keeping the patina, but honestly, I think if you can match this patina to make it look like the other fender and kind of what's left here, that would be way faster.
If you want me to do a patina match on that, I can do that.
Let's do the whole fender.
I'll have to find all of those colors.
Yeah.
There's about 50 colors in like a 1 square inch here.
I think going with a whole new fender is the right call. This way I can have Jeremy move on to other work while Mike matches the patina.
I got this for you.
All right.
Look at it again.
Well, do me a favor. Take that fender off and let me have that fender.
Deal.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
There is a serious vibration.
it's a CUDA calamity.
Yeah, this thing sounds horrible.
Oh, yeah.
as the monkeys take their frustration out on the 33 Ford.
I don't remember telling me it was okay to tear it up.
Yes, you did.
Here's the tailgate. So jump on it?
That's how I would do it.
Should I do it more like a
No, not like that. Not like
more like a skateboard?
Oh no, don't drop in.
Straight off the don't drop in on it?
Don't drop in on it.
The tailgate on the 33 Ford is definitely taking some licks. So old Tony Hawk here is going to straighten it out the old-fashioned way.
Gently too.
Gently jump?
Gently jump on it.
Gently place my heavy ass on it?
Gently place your heavy ass on it.
When you're straightening out metal on an 85-year-old truck, sometimes your own 2 feet work as good as $10,000 worth of heavy machinery.
See,
It's like a trampoline of steel.
It's actually working.
So you see there, Richard? A little down-home ingenuity can save you some bucks.
I think you actually are fixing it right now.
All right.
Jeremy still needs to weld up a couple of rust spots on the tailgate before handing it off to Mike. In the meantime, I'm doing a once-over on the 39 transmission I've been saving for this truck.
Oh, that's pretty gross. You want some of this? It's like when your mom would bake you a cake and she'd let you lick the spatula. Whoa, slinging some goo your way, sorry. And it kind of looks like it's a piece of junk right now, but it's really not. Just have to clean up the outside, make sure everything inside is as good as I think it is,
and rebuild it later before bolting it into the truck.
Hopefully someone hid like thousands of dollars inside here, but no. See, it looks pretty nice inside. It's really clean. What are you guys gonna work? Look, 39 Ford. It's kind of like the original hot rod transmission. Everybody that had a flathead in their hot rod, they wanted this transmission because it had a floor shift and it could hold up to a little more horsepower. It's a little guy. It's just a little fella.
This transmission's in good shape, so I'll send it over to Mike to paint it along with the interior of the cab.
Hey,
Rum, rum.
This thing doesn't steer very well.
Rum, rum. Trying to get it started, but it won't run.
It seems to be running just fine. It's one of them electric
It's
trucks.
an electric truck.
Very quiet.
Not bad. Not bad
looks
for
good,
a
man.
day's worth of work.
Yeah, exactly, for how bad it was.
See it no more.
Just like new.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they do.
Kick-ass. Yeah, that's
what,
right.
a day's work.
And a day's worth of work.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, yeah.
Coy and Tony did a fantastic job on the paint and body repair. But the bigger problem is how this thing drives.
Yeah, it's a little binding up on the tranny.
Okay, so when I bought this car, it doesn't shift super well. It's got a weird noise in the rear end, and it obviously needs tires. So we need to give it a good one through from the front to the back. So Mopars are always hot, and 70 Cuda's always been a popular car, and people will shell out top dollar for them, especially one in this condition. So I'm gonna list it for sale on the old interwebs.
You go for a ride?
Yeah, why
Cool.
not?
Do it.
I'm counting on you, Jason.
Let's do it.
What's that noise?
Yeah. Wow. A lot of wobbling. Golly, man. Hear the knock on those tires?
What is that?
We may not get very far.
Is that the drive shaft?
Dude, I don't know. There is a serious vibration.
Definitely an issue there.
Try to keep it out of the puddles as much as I can. After the test drive, Tony and I were left with more questions than answers. We're not really sure what's going on with the rear end, but we've got a lot of noise happening, and what's more concerning is underneath the car, nothing loose, nothing broken that we can see. It's internally inside the hub, so we're gonna take a look in there.
She is a pretty.
She's brand new. It's gotta be in the preload for this thing. Just hopping a tooth or something. Even after tearing the differential apart, we don't see anything worn or torn up. In fact, it all looks brand new. This is getting weird. The only thing I can think is those gears are slopping. They're missing a tooth or skipping or just hitting them really hard. It's really frustrating. Even with our combined years of experience, we get stumped.
The drive shaft's rubbing.
Well, that would explain why it sounded like it was hitting the floor.
Yeah, you can see the rub mark there.
Oh, yeah.
It's rubbing on that hoop.
Yep.
Boom. I think I found the problem. There's a hoop rubbing on the drive shaft. We'll yank that sucker off.
It holds the drive shaft.
Stupid hoop. Take it for another test drive, and this mystery should be solved. Simple.
Man, this thing sounds horrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Wow.
I give. The Green Monster wins this battle. I think I hear Mike calling me for help. Gotta go.
Man, I'll tell you what. It's got some terrible noise coming from the rear. Almost like the rear end was going to come apart inside the car. Richard's on me to get this Cuda done, but I'm stumped. If Jeremy has any ideas, I'm all ears.
Check out this. It looks fine, like, if you don't know.
Yeah, but I know.
Look at the other side.
Yeah.
These brackets are always straight. They're never like
How far is
that.
that over? Half an inch?
Oh, it's over pretty good. Right away, whenever I look back at the rear end, I can see that one of the 4-link tabs is completely bent. So apparently at some point it's been overloaded, and that's probably explains why the drive shaft was rubbing.
So under pressure, it's torquing.
Yeah, so that's the track bar. That's what keeps the rear end under the car straight. And with that being bent, the rear end's that way. Which way did you say it was rubbing?
Yeah,
it was rubbing driver's side? Well, everything should be pushed that way by the bend being this way. We'll just have to pull this down. Yeah. We'll straighten these 2 tabs up and get them nice and straight, and then run a gusset down the front of it.
Just box them in.
Richard told Jason he needs the car back really quick, but we're gonna have to hold him up at least another day. We're gonna take this apart, straighten it. That'll be the fun part. Clean it up, weld in a gusset, and then repaint it, reassemble it. That's pretty much a day's setback.
Yeah.
So they want me to match patina.
Makes perfect sense. Have fun with that one. It's probably the easiest paint job ever.
We're putting a new fender on the 33 Ford pickup.
Boom. Mike, we got a fender for you.
Brian made the call to just spend Richard's money and replace it rather than go to town welding on it. So now I have to work some real magic creating a faux patina to match the rest of the truck. I mean, it's easy, but it's not easy. The challenge is matching the same layers of paint that have been on the truck for more than 80 years. Dark green, because that's obviously the base one. Then somebody repainted it, and then repainted it again. So that's the plan. First, I'm gonna sandblast the black electric coat off the new fender. It's there to prevent rust, but it'll be more authentic without it. Anyway, a little rust will work in my favor down the road. Most jobs need a lot of tender love and care. This one calls for a lot of dings and scratches.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to make it look like the rest of it. Gotta have some dents in it. The hardest part is probably getting the colors right. The trick is how they get layered on the fender. Feel free to try this one at home, kids. In between base coats, I'm dabbing on some buffing compound. Wherever I smear that stuff on, the paint won't stick. I want the texture that that's got, so once I'm done shooting my base coats, I'll just wipe all this off, and there'll be different layers of paint, or at least that's the plan. And when it gets wiped off, it starts looking like 80 years of wear and tear. A little more randomized TLC. And after just a couple hours of work, you won't be able to tell my faux patina from the real deal.
It's good to me.
Yeah.
I think it fit right in.
Damn, it looks pretty close. I think we can live with that, definitely.
Come on, dude.
You can't ever tell him that he can tear something up.
I don't remember telling him it was okay to tear it up.
Yes, you did.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the monkeys pounce on the 33 Ford.
Almost.
It definitely moved. This is how all the best shops do it.
I think the car's worth 75 grand.
As Richard's CUDA catches a snag.
50.
Gum, dude.
Give me a break. It's green. Where you up? I'm eating a banana.
It's about time.
Did you just say about time?
Yeah.
Banana.
We're just a few days into the 33 Ford build. We're keeping the patina, but Mike got a jump start on painting the interior and sandblasting the firewall. When you sandblasted this, did you think about the fact that it's backwards back here?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't care.
You didn't care. Fair enough.
We're getting new glass anyway.
I like the tan color. How are we doing on time?
We're only 2.5 days in right now by my clock.
So what I'm about to tell you is a secret. I mean, this might be a new productivity record for the monkeys, and I can't tell them that because then they might dream up a whole bunch of extra to do and blow their lead on this truck. So zip it. What color are we painting the frame?
Same as the body, that kind of faded green looking color.
And what's the deal with the bed? Because I saw it has a rip in it.
The bed floor it's kind of trashed.
We want to weld it up.
Yeah, we're gonna weld it up
and we're gonna
But you're going to leave all the rest of it old.
Do something, some kind of coating, so that whenever you put something back here, it doesn't transfer the rust to whatever it is you're putting in here.
What's that hole for?
You put a penny down there and it starts the truck up.
This is tricky because if we put too much into this build and make it too cool, the cost goes up and the number of buyers that might want it goes down. And I need buyers. All right, y'all look like y'all are doing good. I'm gonna go find something to do up
Is
front.
he actually happy about this?
I think that was a
I wish I would
compliment.
have recorded that.
But I'm not gonna go with that. Let's just keep rolling because tomorrow it'll change.
You gonna go paint the frame?
Well, just like we talked on the phone, here she is.
And she's a real V-code CUDA?
Yep.
All right.
Sure is. I got this car down in Florida just a while back, and the people that did it didn't quite know what they were doing, and we brought it back. But it's 4-link coilovers front and back, 4-wheel disc brakes, so it's all set up like what one would call a resto mod, but, you know, it's still ready to rock and roll.
Cool.
I always forget where these things are.
My name is Bobby Hoey, and I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana.
I'm right up in here somewhere.
I'm always looking for CUDAs because Mopar muscle always brings a lot of money, and so anytime I see one, I always try to go and take a look at it, see if I can maybe make some money with it.
So like I said, it just wasn't executed real well, but it is a real 446-pack car, but it is not numbers matching as far as the motor goes. Everything on the car is solid, super nice. It's just as nice underneath as it is on top. It's a really beautiful car.
And that's your favorite color, I believe.
For sure. Bob's got that Louisiana draw, if you will, you know, kind of slow. But he knows his Mopars, and he doesn't want to be bamboozled by this city slicker.
What I've seen is the right color, the sassy green, like they like to call it. It's real popular, and it's got a lot of options in it that's really going to help make it sell if I can get it bought today. What kind of money are you talking about?
Well, let's take a ride, then we can talk money.
Okay.
Let me show you what it'll do.
Solid old car.
Well, everything under it's new.
Yeah.
Man, if you had this car in 1970, you were a bad dude.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you had this car in 1975, you were still a bad dude.
Yeah, right? What do you plan on doing with a car like this to get it?
I'm going to drive it probably a little bit, enjoy it, and then...
Send her on down the road?
Yes, sir.
That's what I used to do before I started doing this for a living.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's a job. You got to sell them.
That's right. Selling is what it's all about. And even though he may not sound enthusiastic, I'm pretty sure Louisiana Bob is hooked on this CUDA. Now all I have to do is reel him in. It's a badass little ride.
What I think stands out most about the car is it's very highly detailed. It's got the right options. It's got the shaker hood on it, which is all pluses, and it's just a gorgeous looking car. So I hope I can get it bought today.
I paid $45 for the CUDA, but with a day of body work and all the parts and time that it took to fix the back fender, I'm gonna need at least $47 to break even. I think the car's worth 75 grand. I can probably do a little better than that, you know, so I'd probably say somewhere in the high 60s to get it bought.
I was thinking more 40-ish.
You can't even buy a beat-up one of these for 40 sitting in somebody's garage. How about 60 grand? I mean, I know what I got in it, so as long as I can break out of it.
Right then and there, I knew that I could probably get it bought for where I was hoping to get it bought, because he always tends to shoot high. 50.
Dadgum, dude.
Give me a break.
Man, you're from Louisiana. That's oil money.
We don't like green in Louisiana.
Are you kidding me?
I might bring it back and paint it purple.
You're here. You got cash?
Yep, in the truck.
You just said the right thing. 50 grand it is.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go do some paperwork.
All right.
Cash always works.
I might even leave it green now.
I don't think there's anything more manly than what you just did. Yeah, drop it right there.
Okay, maybe I am.
All right, that'll work. I'll get the rear end on it.
All right.
Or the spring on the rear end, I should say.
This is a heftier rear end, I'd say, for the 33, but I need to replace the leaf spring. It's a little bit tricky.
No, I'm gonna put this thing, it's called a spring spreader, this thing on it. It's one of those specialized tools that you have to kind of collect if you do these cars very often. It's really tough to get the spring on if you don't have one.
This is really the entire suspension for the rear end. The weight of the truck bed rides on this.
Spring is kind of unusual because it's probably the only car ever built with a spring that has a compound curve. It curves this way and curves that way, which is pretty much unique to a 1933 or 34 Ford. Why they did that, I'm still really not sure. Hey, Germs, I might need a hand.
Ooh, let me come help.
You want to slide that in when I hold it up there?
Yeah.
It's really heavy.
Is it? I guess I'll hurry.
Yeah, so we're up against the rear end housing right now. Let me tap that thing back and just don't let it hit you.
Installing the spring, it's actually a dangerous piece of business.
Stay clear. This thing, if it shoots out, it'll probably go across the room. It'll take your ankles out, dude. You better watch out.
There is a tremendous load on the spring when you spread it out to fit.
Seriously, if that thing shoots out, it's gonna knock your head off. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, it got heavier.
Dude,
Which way you want to go?
your way.
This way? Yeah.
Oh, this way.
Got it? Let's come.
Boom.
All right, now we need a floor jack.
Here, let's get this lined up.
It got a little better.
Jump on it.
Almost.
It definitely moved.
Try again?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
This is how all the best shops do it.
Damn it, why do I listen to you?
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
We did actually have an engine. 3 carburetors on it, bend heads. Wait, there is a slight issue here.
Richard's V8 motor for the 33 Ford falls flat.
Oh, that is not gonna fit that frame.
Our initial plan was to take it out of the box and bolt it in the truck. We gotta take this motor almost completely apart.
I'm just taking a picture. Smile at
No,
least.
I don't like pictures of me.
I know, I see why. Look.
No.
Look.
No. No. Yes. No.
Look.
No. No. Because I know you're doing something terrible with that picture. I know you. No. No. I'm not doing it. What do you want? You're such an ass.
Please tell me you got that.
You're an ass.
As I looked in the parts washer for like 3 days. It's still dirty. Transmission repair is very important. Really, you should leave it to a professional. And am I a professional transmission guy? No, but I'm gonna put it together anyway. This is actually the transmission we're using in this truck. And it looks like an antique because it is an antique. It's only 6 years newer than the truck we're putting it in. It's a 1939 transmission, our truck's a 1933, but this is a much stronger transmission than the truck was made with. So this is a little bit better. It's an upgrade. Hot rodders have been doing it for years, and that's what we need to use in our truck. So even though we're building a shop truck for running garage errands and whatnot, we're still making a hot rod. If it has the Gas Monkey name on it, you can bet it's going to be a hot rod. We have to pull the old bearings off of all the parts here and put the new bearings on, and then I'll actually start putting it in the case, and we'll have a transmission.
I've been holding on to this 39 3-speed just for this project. So when Richard bought the truck, I made that part of the deal.
Does this turn you on?
No one makes replacement parts for these old transmissions, so I've had to clean up all the original parts. When I broke the transmission down, I took some pictures with my phone. I'm using those to make sure I get it put back together just right.
So that goes like that.
What are you doing?
Trying to put the transmission back together.
Trying to put the transmission back together
trying.
or putting the transmission back together?
A little of both.
You know how to do this?
I think so. We're gonna find out.
Is that supposed to be the...
Oh wait, there is a tooth missing right there though.
Yeah, there's a whole tooth missing.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I totally missed that. Okay, well, I got to go find another cluster gear now.
Where are we going to find that at? You have one at your shop? I bet you
probably do, yeah.
Your pile of junk.
See, my pile of junk comes in handy though.
I'm no mechanic, but you would think that something that's missing a giant chunk out of it would not be good to put back together.
It's probably been kind of noisy, missing a tooth.
Noisy? If it even worked.
It would work. It would just make a lot of noise.
I'm scared it's even going to run now. Jeez Louise.
Well, that's going to slow me down a little bit. I was just about ready to put this thing back together, and now I can't.
Well, the only place you get a cluster gear for a 39 Ford transmission is from somebody who hoards that crap. Well, luckily, I'm that guy.
I can't guarantee I'm going to actually have one.
So I grabbed Jeremy and headed to my shop. I figure he's got a fresh set of eyes to help me spot the part we need. I knew there would be problems we couldn't foresee. There always are.
Right.
Besides, he's the only one that hasn't been to my place and doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Dude, I can tell from here this is as bad as they said it is. This old stuff galore, man. You know where it's at?
No.
Is this where steering columns go to die?
That's very funny.
Like, whole plethora.
Hold on, this might be it. Let me see the one you got. Yeah, that's it.
So there, my stash of parts just saved me a ton of time.
You might think this is like a dirty shop, but it just saved our ass.
Look what I got.
Is that the mysterious engine?
That's the mysterious engine. This is as much of it as I've seen. So,
box?
You know,
Just looks like a box.
big moment.
While Jeremy and I were at my shop, the guys kept on trucking. Mike got the chassis painted, so now Jeremy can work on the pedal assembly, and that means soon we'll be stabbing the motor of the truck.
Hey, looks good already.
That's a flathead.
When Richard was trying to get me to sell this truck to him, He threw in a little sweetener.
I've got an H&H flathead, all built in the box, brand new.
That'd bolt right in there just about.
Let's do it.
I figured his flathead V8 would be the perfect motor for this build.
Look at that.
So he did actually have an engine.
Yeah.
Cobwebs on it.
That's got 3 carburetors on it, finned heads. Wait.
Offenhauser.
There is a slight issue here. This isn't going to bolt into our truck the way it is.
Oh.
This is a late model flathead. You know, like they changed them from between 48 and 49. This is a 49 to 53 flathead, and that is not going to fit that frame without changing some stuff. Our initial plan was to take it out of the box and bolt it in the truck. That's what Richard said we could do.
You talking changing the motor or changing the chassis?
We got to take this motor almost completely apart. All this front stuff on the engine is not really going to work with what we got here.
We need to get with Chad to get immediately here what we need for this to convert
Is it too long or something?
Yeah, it won't fit. The way the motor mounts are, they're for a later model frame.
What a sweet, ready-to-go engine, Richard.
You and I have to get a parts list together because this is going to slow us down. So much for being ahead of schedule. Now we're going to lose a whole day modifying the motor, not to mention hunting down replacement parts. So you know what? For once, this one's on you, Richard.
Let's go, Bass.
Next week on Fast and Loud, as the monkeys keep cranking on the 33 Ford,
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Richard puts their feet to the fire
I'm really, really freaking pressed for time.
We're the last people that want to be taking it back apart.
and may cause them to burn out.
Stop. I've seen lots of weird stuff on these cars, and this one's kind of blowing my mind.
Then, Richard goes for the gold in the Monster Jam World Finals
I want to win. I want to be first place every time.
by throttling Son of a Digger. Right now on Fast and Loud, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and his crew of monkeys are cranking up
I've seen lots of weird stuff on these cars, and this one's kind of blowing my mind.
as Richard turns up the heat on their 33 Ford build
I'm really, really freaking pressed for time.
to keep it from flaming out.
Stop.
Got something going on.
And then
She's wearing a beer assistant shirt. This is not going to go good for my negotiating.
Richard jumps for joy over a 72 Econoline
It's dusty now.
before taking a run at Son of a Digger in the Monster Jam World Finals.
I want to win. I want to be first place every time.
Well, well, well.
Sell our parts?
Dang, we got some power coats.
What'd you say?
I call it power coat.
See how color can be laid down slick and shiny?
My paint looks better than this.
Steve, man.
Look at that. You call that slick and shiny?
The 33 shop truck is moving right along. We just got our suspension parts back from Powder Coat, and Mike painted the frame a matching green. For the rest of the truck, Richard wants to keep the old patina, and I think that's the right call. When I bought the truck, I envisioned it as being sort of this crusty, beat-up hot rod truck, which would have a fresh, new frame, a nice-looking engine, rebuilt suspension, and really that's what we're doing to it. It was a back-burner job for me until Richard came by my shop. This is a 33 Ford pickup, actually, and that's where Richard fell pretty hard for this 33 Ford Model B.
No kidding.
I bought it for myself just to build as a shop truck.
This thing's pretty sweet. And you know I like green.
Uh-oh. It's not going to be cheap.
Well, here's the tricky trick. I've got an H&H flathead, all built in the box.
Well, that'd bolt right in there just about. Mm-hmm. Your money's green here.
Hell yeah.
$15,000 later,
Oh, yeah.
Richard owns my truck, and I get to build it on his dime. And for me, that's like having my cake and eating it too. Plus, I'm remembering why I fell in love with this truck in the first place. So I hope Richard doesn't turn around and sell it.
This is a great deal for me. Brian did the hard part by finding the 33 and pulling it out of somebody's barn. Plus, he's already got a solid plan for it in his head. That's why he's here, to bring his vision to the build. The Fords that came out in the early 1930s are what kicked off American hot rodding right after World War II. These had the first V8s that just about anybody could afford and modify as they saw fit. And the trucks had the advantage that they could haul ass as well as haul just about anything else.
What do you think of the back glass?
I think he went a little overboard.
We're not using it.
You figured you could sell it.
I've been thinking about keeping the 33 as a shop truck, but seeing the build come along, I'm thinking it might be worth a lot of money. So everything's for sale. Brian wants to hold on to it because he's an artist. But y'all know me. It's all about the Benjamins. What's the deal with the bed? Because I saw it has a rip in it.
Yeah, the bed floor is kind of trashed. Originally, my idea was to coat the bed with some kind of liner just to protect cargo from the rust and crap. But I think it's going to be too cool to be just a parts hauler or something you throw dirty old parts in the back, but that's a catch-22 because if it is the hot rod shop truck, we all get to maybe drive it every once in a while, but if it's too cool for that, then it's gonna get sold down the road and we'll never see it again, probably. So yeah, that's a tough one.
What's that hole for?
You put a penny down there and it starts the truck up. Richard set a deadline of 2 weeks and gave us $10,000. With the flathead Richard already bought and supposedly ready to bolt in, that wouldn't be a big issue. But as soon as we uncrated it, I realized we had a problem.
Wait. This isn't gonna bolt into our truck the way it is.
Oh.
That is not gonna fit without changing some stuff.
That sucks.
All I'm trying to do is get it on an engine stand.
That will work in our truck, but to make it work in our truck, we have to change everything on the front of the engine. Water pumps, timing cover, distributor, all that stuff's in the way. There's not enough room to clear the radiator. We're gonna change all that to make it fit, and it's gonna add a lot of time. But this is the engine we gotta use, we gotta do it. Swapping out those parts includes changing the cam, timing gear, and the crank pulley.
This is a 7-ton job right here, man.
It takes a bunch of time and a little brute force. So this is the one we took off. This is a new one. Dot has to go outside. I like the flathead Ford motors. I have one in my own car. Now, I don't know if I would have chosen this exact engine, but that said, we're building a very traditional hot rod pickup, and I'm just stoked about that.
Boom, right there.
I'm letting Jason apply the muscle, making this fix.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Ooh, I see a little mark. Ooh, you're gonna bleed.
Did you hit your finger?
He hit his hand.
I think you got it.
Can't believe he hurt himself doing your job.
I'll leave it with you.
All right, thanks.
Where are we anyway, Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Love this town. So check it out. 72 van, and this guy name is Van Dave. He told me he bought this Shorty a few years back, and he's just not gonna get to it. So I thought, Shorty, full size, Ford van, 72.
Please tell me it's yellow.
Oh yeah, it's all yellowed and
Is it really?
Dave is like the van dude. He's the van connoisseur. He's the guy that lived in the 70s, always had vans his whole life, even when vans weren't cool. 70s vans are hot right now, and a lot of people are building them, which means I gotta pounce on all the vans I can while there's still time to make fat stacks. It's how I keep the Gas Monkey business growing and on trend.
You're actually on the wrong side of the road.
I wanna build a true, like, 70s good times van.
So we have to park over there. But you can't park in front of a fire hydrant either. You get a ticket for that as well.
Okay, let's just go see the van. And hopefully this van could be the one. But you can't drive for Man, this is pretty nice. This van might be expensive.
How do we know we're in the right spot, though?
I don't know, man.
What in the hell are you two doing?
I'm trying to see.
Van.
Van Dave!
This is the right place. Trust me. We're good. Relax. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Hey, can I help you guys?
Right on. Richard Rawlings.
How you doing?
You must be Dave.
Good, Dave Good. My name is Dave Good. I'm from the Phoenix area.
Hi, Dave. Dennis Collins.
Dennis? Bought the van about 2 years ago and had plans to restore it. As I'm getting older, it's getting harder to restore vehicles. I don't think I got the energy to do this one.
She's wearing a beer assistant shirt. This is not going to go good for my negotiating. So what do you got for me?
I've got some stuff behind here.
Bam! Here we go. Wow!
72 short wheelbase, factory 302, pop-out windows, original paint, never been in a wreck, Arizona vehicle.
Original paint, dude. This van is original paint, never been wrecked. It's a V8 already. You can't get any cooler than that. And the horn works.
Oh, yeah.
It actually looked really new, but that's because it's
In the
aluminum.
desert, dude.
How do you say aluminum?
Aluminium. Aluminium.
God, it doesn't make any sense. It's aluminum. It's not even spelled like that.
All right, cool. So can we take it for a drive, Dave?
Yeah, we can let you take it for a drive.
You want to go with us?
Of course.
We'll get in the back. Dennis, not Dave. There you go.
Man, this
Plenty
is
of
a bad
space.
idea.
This is so rad.
Pretty cool. A little time machine in it. I had one just exactly like this when I was 16,
How was that for
17,
dating in
and
high
18.
school?
I think I made my first kid in that one.
Man, this thing's solid. I love it. I love the fact that it's all original.
Hey, Richard.
Sir.
Just remember we're back here, okay? Don't do anything.
How's it do off-road?
We'll have to find out.
You gotta be kidding.
Hold on.
This is a bad idea.
I told you it was gonna be a bad idea.
Oh my God, there's sand coming in here, dude. Cruised around the neighborhood, which is very nice, but then I got a big, giant, sand lot to play in, and whoa! It's dusty now. You know me and donuts, so. Where's your house? It's like Call of the Wild. Frickin' rad. All right, well, it passed the donut test and the driving test. Wow. Now we gotta talk money.
Yes, sir.
After taking this thing for a drive, it is solid. And the market right now is so hot for these things if they're in good shape. I could probably even just flip the thing and make a bundle, if I can get it for the right price. All right, so what's it gonna take, Dave?
Well, seeing you got her all dirty, you probably can't sell it now. I'd like to get 10 grand out of it.
It's a van from the 70s.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And he immediately says he's gonna want 10, and I almost told him okay. You used to could buy this thing for $1,000, so
yeah.
How about 5 grand?
5,000 ain't gonna work. 70s vans are hot.
All right, how about 6,500? I'll go 6,500.
No. I'll work with you a little bit, but
well, show me a little bit. What's a little bit?
I'd say probably 9 grand.
That's definitely way more than I wanted to spend, but whether I build it or flip it, I think I'm still gonna make money. Plus, I don't think I'll find another one in better condition out there. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Yeah. All right, I really thought I was coming out here to buy this thing for about 5 grand, but how about 8?
$8,000, and it's gotta be cash.
Cash? Is there any other form of payment?
Not in this house.
Not in this house either, brother.
All right.
That is super rad. Well, we had fun. I got my van bought. I know you guys don't like it. You're out, you're dirty, you're all dusty. Somebody over there on that side of the camera decided that it'd be cool if we were sitting on a rock waterfall. Now that we've got the scenic view out of the way, let's go find out if this guy's got beer. Woo! Well, let's go seal the deal, get you paid, do some paperwork. You got any beer here?
I do. Here's my bear assistant. Nice.
Hey, Van Dave, you mind if we take a quick dip in the pool and wash this dust off?
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
This one's kind of blowing my mind.
The 33 Ford starts bugging.
It's a ginormous wasp nest.
And Richard banks on a big payday.
So what is the real hurry?
You know me, man. Once it starts looking good like this, I start thinking dollars. Maybe we sell it. So giddy up.
But I tell you.
What are you doing?
Isn't that how you hug?
No.
I thought that's how you wanted to hug.
No, that was like trying to tackle me.
You guys do things different around here.
Yeah, I guess apparently we do. That was kind of violent. I like it.
Today we're trying to get back on schedule with the 33 shop truck build. Now, Richard may have saved money using the flathead he already had, but we spent extra time making changes so it would fit.
1, 2, 3, go.
The suspension parts are all back from powder coating, and if all goes together smoothly, we'll be back on track and have a rolling chassis by the end of the day.
What are you doing way up there?
I'm going with a different rear end I'd save for this truck. It's another part I'd tossed into the deal with Richard. It has a higher gear ratio that's a better match to the power our flathead should be putting out. Keep it, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Man, I think you got this like one hand.
There we go.
Back in its day, the Model B's top speed was maybe 50 miles an hour, but with the added power of the flathead and a higher gear ratio, this old truck will easily do 75.
We're triple teaming this thing to get it done fast. While Charles is assembling the front end, Jeremy and I are putting together the hubs and the brakes in the rear. Well, that's not right. What's going on here? The hub on one side was rubbing bad, but okay on the other. So I measured both sides, and somehow one axle was shorter than the other.
How's it possible?
I don't see how it could possibly be any shorter. It doesn't make any sense.
I'll double check and measure it again. Right at 5 inches. And over here, we're
you got
4 and so we're 7/8 difference.
How's that even possible? We could put the engine and transmission in it, but if we have to take the rear end back apart, then that's really gonna slow it down.
Pain in the, yeah.
I've seen lots of weird stuff on these cars, and this one's kind of blowing my mind.
It's never easy. It's gas monkey.
We could probably run it this way. It probably went down the road just fine,
Yeah.
but the right thing to do is to fix it now. All we can figure is that somewhere in this truck's life, something in the rear end broke, and an axle got replaced with one from a later year, and that was a different size. This thing apparently has been bastardized through the years. You have to think, too, like, even though this truck has been sitting for probably 30 or 40 years,
yeah,
they used it for 30 or 40 years before that, so who knows what happened in that time. Call me a hoarder, but there's a reason why I never throw anything away. Our solution? Well, it's out in the back. That's the original 33 rear end. I'll let Tony handle the dismantling. Right. Because I'm just after the axles. All right, that's all we need.
Merry Christmas.
What's up, guys?
Well, hey, bud. We're taking a couple steps backwards right now.
Why are we taking a step backwards?
It's got 2 mismatched axles in it. None of us caught it when we had it apart. So we're rectifying that now.
We're talking a half-inch difference. So if we don't take care of it now, it's going to cost us more time later.
I get it. I'm really, really freaking pressed for time.
So what is the real hurry?
You know me, man. Once it starts looking good like this, I start thinking dollars. I know Brian loves his handcrafted, original, artisanal parts, but you know me. I'm just about the cash. And anything that'll keep Gas Monkey blown up. Which means we can't be wasting time. Maybe the flathead surprise was mine, but this rear end is all on Brian, and that makes us even. So giddy up.
So all we gotta do is get the old one out.
See, you can't tell that half-inch difference like this.
No, you can't.
Yeah, okay.
Put new axles in it, stick it back together, jam it back in, and we'll be done.
It has been over a month since Richard has taken a look at any of this stuff.
Maybe we can corner him. It looks like he just pulled up.
Come on, boo. Little BB.
Oh, wait, he's coming in.
We have a bit of a project for you, sir. You've sloughed us off for about a month.
Why am I reading all this right now? It's morning.
Everything is open and ready to go.
Can't I get like a cup of coffee or something?
That's what you tell us every day, and then nothing ever happens. You're gonna have to figure out what to do with all this mail.
We got a lot going on at Gas Monkey, so when I'm not out growing the brand or building cars or buying vans, I gotta stay on top of my fan mail. The more you get, the bigger you're getting, right? That's pretty rad. There's $10 in here.
High five on that.
Yeah. We got the land of Lincoln. What's the land of Lincoln?
Nebraska.
No, it's
No?
not. What is that?
Hey, Squirrel.
Written word.
Let's look at the cool stuff.
Give me the little Richard.
I've been trying to give you the Richard for years.
Oh, God, give me the damn thing. Shut the hell up and just read them.
All right. This is from just a couple of weeks ago. Hold on, that could be my phone. Yeah, I got stuff to do, guys. Hurry up.
You're not done yet.
All right. You sorry? Tap out. All right, flip out.
All right, that's what I thought.
What kind of judo move? What do you know, judo?
Jiu-jitsu. I did jiu-jitsu for a few years.
Yeah, apparently I did.
Yeah.
I need to work on that. I have an idea, but I guess I need to run it by everybody because it seems like it'd be a good idea if everybody's on the same page. If you're really going to use this as a shop truck, I think having all this here to transfer on or whatever you put in here is a bad idea. So I think we need to put something down just so it's a clean service for hauling parts.
We've built shop trucks before, and the only thing that happened, they never got used as a shop truck. They got sold.
Okay.
And that's the exact same thing that's going to happen with this.
I know Richard's always looking to make a sale, but I'd much rather the truck remain here at Gas Monkey as a cool piece of utilitarian art.
It's not his build, it's our build, so it's a democracy. I say we leave it like this. I like it like this. If we clean it up or whatever and just get the rust off of it, that's cool.
Everything on this truck is air specific.
Okay.
What's your opinion?
What's your opinion?
Leave it the way it is.
What's your opinion?
My opinion, I like the bedliner for the shop truck thing, but I do agree that it is way modern for what we are building.
I want it to look right, and you guys are all telling me that bedliner won't look right, and I'm on board with that. But the other concern is I want it to be functional.
Well, if they want a new car, they'll just go buy a 2018 car.
So are we going to agree to sat and clear it after we get done with the repairs?
Yeah, I mean, we could totally sat and clear it. That's easy.
All right. There. I said my piece, and the monkeys have spoken. Repair and clear the bed it shall be. So that means Jeremy can move on to welding up the tear in the bed.
I'm gonna do a really crappy repair here because I want it to look like it's one of the old repairs that was done a long time ago. The whole rest of the truck is a rat rod patina kind of thing, so I could spend all day trying to repair this, or I could just make it look like the rest of the truck, which is more fitting. I actually want this to look like old boy was working on the farm. He accidentally messed up his bed. He just went in and took the stick welder, fixed up his bed, and carried on with his work.
The 33 build is a different kind of animal than the monkeys are used to. We'll make the running gear and motor like brand new, while keeping the crusty shop truck look on the outside. You'd think that'd be easy.
Got you something.
But the truck still has to serve its purpose, hauling stuff in the parts store or whatever.
This is the kind of repairs I do, man.
It's heavier than it looks.
It's that waterlogged wood, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That old wood is heavy.
My new plan is to seal the rusty stuff with clear coat. But first, it needs to be cleaned up.
Oh my God. It's a ginormous wasp nest.
That's a housing complex for dirt daubers.
It's like a timeshare.
Ew. I don't know, I guess they start as little bugs and end up as wasps. I don't know. I'm just glad there's no wasp left. Here.
Tony gets the pleasure of sanding down the bed.
Get it done. And if time is money, I'm an hour past pay, buddy.
And I apply a loving coat of clear. It'll darken the metal some, but still keep the 85-year-old look without being so damn crusty.
One little adjustment. We'll need to notch it to accommodate new shock mounts. Need some clearance.
Let's burn some wood.
It smells terrible.
Woo!
I feel like I'm watching you do a burnout.
Oh yeah, I feel like it.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
This is Monster Jam!
Richard hits Sin City.
Taking you guys on.
Are we betting money on it? It is Vegas.
But the 33 Ford.
Gotta be something wrong.
It's a losing streak.
According to my calculations, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Got it?
I got it.
I heard you whispering. Didn't know if you needed a hug or something.
Nope. Brian?
You want a hug?
Somebody handing out hugs? Nope.
Are you afraid?
I'll take a hug.
I got personal boundaries.
I think Brian needs a hug.
And I think I see a distributor that just arrived. This is a brand new Stromberg electronic distributor. Came all the way from England. These are actually, the timing is right for a flathead, and it bolts right up. So it's really a nice piece. I'm glad we were able to get it. I need to make quick work of buttoning up the motor because the goal today is to get it installed along with the transmission and the drivetrain.
What up? Hey, this looking good.
Yeah, it's turned out really well.
So I've got to jet out of here pretty quick for the Monster Jam event in Vegas. I got a Monster Jam muscle car with the Gas Monkey name all over it out there to compete in the 2018 Monster Jam World Finals. It's one of the many ways I create brand recognition for Gas Monkey Garage. But first I got to make sure that the 33 doesn't go off the rails while I'm gone. Wheels look fine.
Yep.
What about the bed? Oh, that turned out better than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's what we thought. And we're gonna try to match the seat to this.
What's up with this color on the dashboard here?
That's the same color that's on the motor, it's just gloss.
Just
instead of
Where's the
flat.
motor? Oh, rad.
Beside you.
Like it?
Yeah. Did you tear into it, Brian?
Yeah, so I had to take it all the way apart. We have a different distributor set up now, and that we're entitled taking the entire thing apart, pulling the cam, changing the cam. So it's all back together now. It's got a better cam in than it had before, so
Okay.
I think it was a good move.
Kick ass. It's different.
You know, as far as like all the colors we got going on here, it really does work together.
Yeah, it is kind of clown colors.
So that might be your target audience here.
This clown's been making a lot of money for a while. I'm out of here, man. Y'all get going.
It's a good thing when Richard's happy because then he stays out of our way. But happiness also gets Richard thinking about making dollars, and I'm not hot to sell the 33 Ford. But anyway, now we just have to bolt the drivetrain to the motor, drop it in, and we're home free. Line it up and start bringing it down. There you go. But I spoke too soon. Turns out the engine mounts, they aren't the right size. It can never be easy. This mount hangs over the front crossover. To get it where it needs to be, it needs to come back 2.5 inches.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt.
It'll work. Well, our motor mounts are brand new off the shelf, and as usual, we have to modify more stuff to make it work. So we're about, I don't know, 2.5 inches too long on the motor mount.
Hey, is there some special nut that goes back here? According to my calculations, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, for castle nuts. They're probably laying on the floor around here somewhere, so you have to go find them.
Having trouble putting on your nuts?
Having trouble getting the nuts on?
Jason, what do you want to know?
We need the castle nuts that go on this. They're around here somewhere.
I didn't think you did, because you're the one that's yelling at us for not bagging stuff.
Yes.
I took this apart after it was on the floor.
Okay, do you know where those are?
Yes, they're in a bag over here.
I remember.
If I'd lost those nuts at my shop, you can rest assured they'd never see the light of day again. But not around here.
They'll be in a bag, like in alphabetized and stuff, each nut. This one was top left, top right.
What did I label that as? Drive shaft? D, under
When
D.
I took it off, it was torqued to 14 foot-pounds.
Okay, found them. The reason I forgot I found them is when I took them out, I sandblasted, prepped them, and put what torque they were at.
How did you know?
Because he always does this.
I like how you got all the torque specs on each one of them. Wow.
Can you imagine what his underwear drawer looks like?
Oh, dude, I don't need that visual.
How did we do
don't know. We'll go find BJ, and if the car's still in one piece, I guess we get to race tonight.
So it's the 2018 World Finals right here in Vegas, and this is an event I haven't gotten to go to before. We've had the monster truck on the track for a couple of years now, and it just didn't work out in my schedule. This is freaking crazy.
But here we are. Our car's still in one piece, so I guess we're going to be racing tonight. What's up, guys and gals, and BJ?
What's up, buddy? I'm BJ Johnson. I drive Monster Jam's Gas Monkey Garage Monster Jam muscle car.
How'd we do last night?
We did all right. Hit the wall, come up a little short in second round.
You know, BJ and the Gas Monkey team are kicking ass this year. We're in the finals.
So freestyles today, we're running about halfway in the pack.
Tonight, freestyle, it's winner take all. You get 2 minutes to do whatever nuttiness you want to do.
Are you going to do this crazy trick you've been trying to tease me about?
Yep, as long as we make it. If I can make it to the end, I'm going to pull it off.
Well, this is the last event of the season. We got to go out with a bang. What about son of a digger dude? Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. He's been over there running his mouth like always.
All right, whoa. I just heard you talking about me. So yes.
From all the way over there,
I didn't have the best night, but
we didn't either.
The thorn in our side all season long has been son of a digger.
Dennis Anderson and Grave Digger.
Our biggest competitor used to be Dennis Anderson.
All right, here goes Grave Digger.
But he stepped away from racing. And now his son Ryan continues the legacy of Black and Green Wrecking Machine.
Tonight, taking you guys on.
$100 on the 2 trucks, whoever does better.
Deal.
That's a good one.
All right, well, I'm going to go tighten up everything because I'm going to...
All right, you go tighten up everything, and then I'll go loosen it.
All right, man.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Right
Nice
on.
to see you, too.
Now that we've got bragging rights on the line, it's time to go for broke. We're either going to win or blow and break and what have you. But either way, tonight's the night to get all the Monster Jam fan eyeballs on the Gas Monkey name.
What's up, Vegas? It's Richard from Gas Monkey Garage.
And this is Monster Jam! Wow! Get you some of that!
Freestyle scored on 2 minutes of all-out, balls-to-the-wall truck crashing crazy. After last night's finish, BJ needs all the points he can get. It's the end of the season, and everything's on the line. There goes son of a digger. We really need to crush it because we entered into a bet with son of a digger. So I got up there and watched a couple of trucks go for us. No one's holding anything back. BJ's absolutely crushing the freestyle. His jumps are huge. The audience is getting into it. Hell, I'm getting into it. But I'm also wondering about BJ's super secret trick he's going to pull off. I mean, if he crashes, then we're done. That would suck.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, Richard's monster muscle car hits new heights. But the 33 Ford spirals downward.
Got something going on. That is no bueno.
Here comes BJ Johnson.
I'm here at the Monster Jam World Finals watching my man BJ Johnson compete in the freestyle event. BJ's crushing it with his run, but I'm getting anxious because I see him heading to the backflip ramp to perform a special trick. He's gonna do a corkscrew. We had a strong run, but we have to see how the points stack up. If we can finish top 5 here tonight, we'll be in the top 10 for the season out of 50-something trucks. So I'm hoping we don't get dinged too hard for our corkscrew attempt.
For Gas Monkey Garage, it is a 7.571. Your new leader is Gas Monkey Garage.
We're in the lead. So BJ didn't complete the corkscrew, but we're in first place with a 7.571, so hopefully that's enough to keep us ahead of Ryan Anderson. Man, after a handful of runs, we're out of first place. But you know what? As long as we can come out ahead of son of a digger, I'll call that a win.
It's time for Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger.
I'm not wishing for him to wreck, but if he does, I make $100 and a year's worth of bragging rights. Pretty cool.
For Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, it is a 9.182.
Dang, he beat us.
Your World Finals Freestyle Champion.
Yeah, so Son of a Digger won, and rightfully so. But hey, we ended up in the top 10. I'm a competitor. I want to win. I want to be first place every time. But as long as I can be near the front, that's a good place to be. Plus, we didn't completely destroy our truck. The bad news is I got to find Ryan and pay him $100.
Well, there you go. I think we did all right. That'll put us in the hunt for next year.
I gotta go work. I got time for y'all.
Ah, there it is. I bet Mike will join me for a spin. Mike!
Yo.
Come here for a sec. You're not super busy, are you?
Yeah. Wow, what's up?
So, with everything sitting here, this is one I want to drive. You know, I've been really dying to hop in that 1972 Econoline van that Richard bought last week, just to kind of see how it feels. Whoa, my goodness. I feel like we're gonna go solve a mystery. Maybe perhaps do a donut or two. You know, Richard's been saying that vans are the hot thing right now, and I want to see what all the hype's about. We're not even doing donuts, we're doing circles.
Yeah, but circles we're gonna tump over.
Oh, you think we're gonna flip it?
I don't know. I bet you can.
It won't go 2 wheels. You know why?
Why?
I'm the counterbalance. Well, what's up, Larry?
Whoa.
Get in. Just hop in.
My name's Larry Mendoza from Prosper, Texas, and today I was across the street at my storage unit and I heard a bunch of commotion, so I came over here and see what was going on.
You like this van, don't you?
I do like it.
Everything works fantastic, and if
It's
not...
got great acceleration, plus this color, construction yellow. How do you beat that? I know I can flip this.
It's gonna land on my side.
Yeah, but it's...
Go the other way. A while back, I sold Richard my 59 F100.
Bam. Throw the door open, and there we go. How about 7? We'll call it done.
I like it to make my wife happy.
Killer, dude.
Which they turned around, rebuilt, and sold it to Shinerbach. And that's how I know these guys.
So, you like the color?
I do. I like it. I think it's a great project.
It's awesome. Look,
it's only a project.
I think it's an incredible project.
Let's take a look.
They are very desirable.
I think we could talk about an offer.
Look, I found park. Let's look. Let's look.
I don't know that you really ever found park.
You don't think it's in park?
No, let me get out on this side.
No, you're good.
All right, I'll get out on this side.
I think I want the van. Reminded me of the one that we grew up with. My father had one. I knew immediately that it was a project that I probably wanted to take on.
Larry, what's
How
up?
you doing?
I didn't see you in the mix here.
I was across the street and I heard the guys out here running this thing, and I came over, just took it for a little test drive.
What?
Yeah, you said you sell everything on the
He's
test
not allowed
drive.
to buy cars. His wife told him he had to get rid of cars. It's true. When I bought the F-150 from Larry, he was partly motivated by the fact that his wife is always pissed off because he's paying for storage on all these old cars.
If she kicks me out, I've got somewhere I can sleep.
What are you, Mike Coy now?
I slept in a lot of vans.
Man, your wife said no more cars. That's why you sold me the truck. I did very well on that, by the way.
I hear.
I'm not the one that's going to get beat up by your wife or kicked out, so I'll sell it to you.
What are you asking for it?
And these things are really popular, especially the short ones like this. I think the Good Times van are making a comeback.
I think so, too.
I know Larry's still reeling from the fact that I made bank on the Shinerbach truck, which I bought from him for only $7 grand. So he's probably going to try to get back to me and play hardball on this one. So 15 grand.
Oh, that's a good deal.
I'm not going to pay the 15. That's a little out of my budget. I was thinking more like 12.
No way.
Look at those rims. Come on.
Think about Larry as he is a car guy, which means I know he can't keep his paws off a classic car for more than about 5 minutes.
I could go up to 13, but that's my limit.
Basically, I'll be making $5 grand off of Larry on a straight flip. And you know what I always say about a bird in the hand? Well, I'd rather have $5 grand. I'll take it.
Thank you. Deal.
You want me to call your wife, or are you gonna take it?
I'm gonna put it in my storage unit across the street, and my wife's not gonna find out about it for a while.
Perfect. Let's go in and do some paperwork, and you give me some cash.
Yeah, what's our commission on
what's
that?
ours at? We split $1 grand? Now I need people.
It'll take more than just me and you.
You guys ready?
Question is, are you ready?
Born ready.
Today's a critical day because the plan is to get all the big pieces of the truck back together. If there aren't any major hiccups, we can get her fired up and make Richard's deadline.
I like it, man. I think it's cool.
Oh, so it goes in?
I just want to get you to hold it inside if you would.
Yeah.
Mike's had little paint work on this old truck, so I've got him helping with final assembly.
See, that's the right idea. Put Mike's big cell phone there to keep the bolts down.
Well, what do you think of it with the cab on it, man?
I'm digging it, man. Paint on the frame looks better with it on.
Yeah.
I was busting your balls the other day about not matching, but I think it's good when it's on. Well, I'm gonna go rest.
Okay, take a break. Lay off the millers.
Don't y'all worry about me.
What's going on over there?
Well, I don't know. We gotta come over this way. This might be a problem.
Yahtzee. The truck's looking good, but there's still a ton of stuff left to do.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a cool little truck, man.
Oh, yes. I've had the guys focused on buttoning up the wiring and plumbing so we can get the motor running by the end of the day. With the fluids topped off and the fuel system primed,
Any leaks? Not that I see.
we're ready to give it some spark and see if she'll bust off.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, almost. That was pretty good for first up.
Got something going on.
Something. I don't know, the belt broke or something. Oh, we broke the crank pulley.
I guess the belt was a little too tight. That's really weird.
It happened because the belt we put on is too tight.
Yeah, thanks, Captain.
I think you Schwarzeneggered that belt on there, didn't you?
Dude. But for a motor that Richard bought, sight unseen, off a truck, in a
Fired up
crate.
in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, of all things to break, the crankshaft pulley was like the last thing I would think we would break.
Well, guess what? It was the first thing.
We're gonna have to weld that up.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
23.9 cents a gallon.
it's back to the good old days.
I don't know. You tell me. What do you think the truck's worth?
But can Richard sell the 33 Ford?
20 grand on the sign.
No way, man. You know it's worth more than that.
No look. He totally made it.
Did I? I didn't even look. I'm good. So no look. Did I make it?
No.
Nope.
Not even close.
Damn it. You know, everybody at home was like, he's gonna make this one.
Nope.
Damn it.
You're really bad at this.
Time for some go-go juice. You guys got service here?
Sure do, sir. Got full service around here.
Okay, sir, you're all set. They'll help you inside. Nice truck, Daddy-O.
Hello, sir. That'll be $2.62.
Per gallon?
No, sir, that's your total.
That's like 19 cents a gallon.
What kind of fancy adding device is that?
It's a phone. You got change for 100?
Sorry, sir, we can't take that board game money here.
There's $3. Keep change.
But sir, that's like 68 cents.
Yeah, you can have it.
Can I interest you in a free map?
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, thanks, I think. There's not a lot of sure bets in life, but one thing I put my money on time and time again is trucks. They'll always be cool. When we dragged this 33 Ford out of Brian Bass's shop, we knew we had something cool. We just didn't know how cool at the time. I'm gonna call Mater and have him come get it, so you got a lot of move to get it out of here.
That's not part of the deal. I think these guys need to stick around and help me.
Oh, no, we're not getting money for that.
Our initial plan was to build a functional, period-correct shop truck. The first thing we wanted to do was put some power into the truck. So we replaced that old tired motor with a badass flathead V8 that I had laying around the shop. With this flathead V8, we needed to get some carbs over to us that could handle the power. The Strongberg 97 carburetor, well, it did just that. Woo! Now, Now, as far as the exterior of the truck, it looks so cool from the get-go that for the most part, we wanted to keep it just like that. The classic look, but with a touch of hot rod cool. You know, Gas Monkey style. The original paint, well, it was patinaed to perfection, which took nature years to make. That being said, I wanted to dress up the truck exterior just a bit, so we had a little touch of nickel plating to break up the patina. That combined with the larger commercial headlights we stole off a big truck and the paint we splashed on the wheels, well, this truck's really set off. Keeping most of the original look of the exterior was the right call, but the rest of the truck was a different story. We updated the chassis and interior to make this the most comfortable, badass driving 33 truck around. I've said it many times before, I wish I could keep them all, but I've also said many times before that I gotta sell these cars to keep the business going. So it'd be cool to keep this 33 around to use as a shop truck, but you know what's even cooler than that? A fat stack of cash in my hands. Sorry, monkeys, no 33 truck for you.
You ever seen a guy dressed that way? You think he's from the future?
Nah, I think he's one of them city folk. I bet he sips champagne while he's eating tacos.
What are tacos?
Man, what's wrong with you? My wife makes them all the time. You should come over.
I paid $15K for the truck, but I had the motor already, so I've got maybe 20 or 22 in it. But most importantly, I think I've got a buyer. My buddy Sean from Minnesota is here. Sorry, Brian Bass, the business calls. What's going on?
Not too much.
It's rad, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, H&H Flathead.
Looks like everything's brand new. My name is Sean Nolan. I'm from Annandale, Minnesota. For a hobby and stuff, I buy and sell old signs.
For some reason, I've gotten into collecting vintage signs, and Sean's brought me a cool one. You got the pictures?
Yeah.
Ah, very cool. The sign is 25 feet tall. It's absolutely insane. It's an old gas station sign. The last time it was turned on was 1972, and the gas price was 23.9 cents a gallon. What do you want for this?
$5 grand.
It's a beat-up old sign.
It's probably worth up to $10,000 maybe. So how much you want for the truck?
Well, I want like 30 grand for the truck. So I know it's still just an old 33 pickup, but everything's new, everything's fresh, killer interior. I'll take you for a ride.
Okay.
Then we can talk numbers.
Okay.
I totally dig the sign, and to make sure Sean is just as hooked on the truck, it's time for a little test drive. Heck yeah. So I took him for a test drive, and the truck performed flawlessly. He's really into it. We just got to make a deal. There's got to be some middle ground there. He's at $5 grand on the sign, and I'm at 30 grand on the truck. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think the truck's worth?
20 grand on the sign?
No way, man. We just got to make a deal. There's got to be some middle ground there. I just wanted to at least be 25 and the sign. How about 25 in the sign?
22.
25 in the sign. That's my offer.
Okay.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go do some paperwork, and we'll find some my guys to undo this sign. Basically, I had 20 to 22 grand.
আমি অ্যাজ এ ক্লিনিক্যাল ডায়েটিশিয়ান আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে 10 on 10.
And it meets the sweet tooth. This will be just perfect.
Thank you. চলে আসো নারায়ণগঞ্জের নিশাদ। আমি আজকে করেছি হানি নাটস ডেট সুইট বাইট। খুবই ভালো, স্বাস্থ্যের জন্য ভালো, এবং এটা যারা ডায়েট করে স্পেশালি যাদের যখন তখনই ক্ষুধা লাগলে এই রেসিপিটা মানে এই ডেট নাটসের যে মিক্স করেছেন আপনি এই খাবারটা খেতে পারেন। আমি প্রেজেন্টেশনের দিক থেকে বলবো যে আপনার যেটাই বানিয়েছেন সাইজগুলো একরকম না, প্রেজেন্টেশনটা আরেকটু সুন্দর হওয়া উচিত ছিল।
মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংসও মিষ্টি জাতীয় খাবার ডেজার্টের দিকেই যায়, অ্যান্ড সবসময় একটা গিলটি ফিলিং কাজ করে যে লেট নাইটে মিষ্টি খাচ্ছি, কেক খাচ্ছি, রাইট? সো তখন যদি আমি এরকম কিছু একটা পাই উইচ ইজ কমপ্লিটলি হেলথি অ্যান্ড ইট মিটস দ্য সুইট টু, দিস উইল বি জাস্ট পারফেক্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ভালো ছিল। আপনার কস্টিং আজকে ঠিক আছে। ক্যালোরি চার্ট যেটা দিয়েছে, রাইট, ওখানে আপনার হিসাবে আসতেছে ফর দ্য হোল থিং 2200 ক্যালোরি। আমাদের হিসাবে আসতেছে এটা about 2500 2500 ক্যালোরি, রাইট? সো 2500 ক্যালোরি যদি আমি 4 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করি তাহলে এটা 620 ক্যালোরি করে এক একজনের জন্য আসতেছে, উইচ ইজ স্লাইটলি হায়ার। আমরা আপনাকে 600 লিমিট পর্যন্ত দিয়েছিলাম, আপনি 20 দিয়ে বেশি যাচ্ছেন, স্লাইটলি হায়ার। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে ডেজার্টটা। মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং থাকলে একটা হেলদি ডেজার্ট আমরা খেতে পারি, যেটা সত্যি খুব ভালো। গুড ট্রাই, থ্যাংক ইউ।
জাজেস অলরেডি কিন্তু চমৎকার প্রশংসা করেছে আপনার। আমি অ্যাজ এ ক্লিনিক্যাল ডায়েটিশিয়ান আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে 10 on 10। মানে যদি ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টের কথা চিন্তা করি, প্রত্যেকটা ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট খুবই হেলদি, স্পেশালি যে সিডস ইউজ করা হয়েছে। শুধুমাত্র আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যদি পোর্শন সাইজটা যদি আরেকটু ছোট হয়, দেন মিডনাইট ফুডস হিসেবে একেবারে পারফেক্ট। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাদ, আপনার ফুড দিয়ে যাবেন।
যে 10 মিনিট আমি বসেছিলাম তখন আমি ভেবেছি যে কিভাবে আমাকে শর্ট ওয়েতে করতে হবে। আমি যেহেতু এর আগে 10 মিনিট ক্যালোরি হিসাব করার একটা সময় পেয়েছি, তখন জাস্ট আমি আমার ক্যালোরিটা আমি আবার হাতে গুনে দেখলাম যে আমার ক্যালোরিটা ঠিক আছে কিনা। আমি এটা 4 পোর্শনে ভাগ করেছি, যে পার পোর্শন কত ক্যালোরি পড়বে ওইটা আমি একটু ঠিক করে নিলাম যে ওটা আমার ঠিক আছে কিনা। যে যখন আমি দেখলাম ঠিক আছে, তখন আমি চিন্তা করলাম যে ঠিক আছে আমি ডেজার্টেই যাব। তো এই কাজটাই তখন আমি করেছি, অন্য কোনো চিন্তা ভাবনা আমি করি নাই। কারণ তখন আমার ও যে 10 মিনিট কমিয়ে দিয়েছে ওইটা বাদ দিয়ে আমার 50 মিনিটে কাজ করতে হবে। আমি জাস্ট আমার মাথায় এটাই রেখেছি।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু, রাজশাহীর লীনা এবং চট্টগ্রামের উর্মি মাহবুব, এই 3 জনের মধ্য থেকে 2 জন আজ বাড়ি ফিরে যাবেন আপনারা। আজকের পর্বের স্কোরগুলো দেখতে চাই। এবার তাহলে আজকের পর্বের কে টপার হয়েছে সেটা জেনে নিই। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। ওয়াও, সাফায়াত 30 আউট অফ 30, কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। এবং আমি ভুল না করলে মহামঞ্চে বোধহয় এটাই প্রথম হলো এবার এই সিজন 8-এ যে 30 আউট অফ 30। সাফায়াত, বিগ কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, আপনি আসলেই বোম্বাই মরিচ। বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, ওই যে শেষ ভালো যার সব ভালো তার একটা কথা রয়েছে। আমাদের টপ 10 নিয়ে যখন যাত্রা শুরু করলাম, তাদের প্রথম যে চ্যালেঞ্জটি ছিল সেই চ্যালেঞ্জেও কিন্তু সাফায়েত টপার হয়েছিল, এবং আজকে শেষ চ্যালেঞ্জ বাক্স রহস্য, সেটাতেও সাফায়েত টপার হয়েছে। সো আমার মনে হয় আমরা সাফায়েতের স্কোর দিয়ে শুরু করি। 4টি পর্ব মিলিয়ে টোটাল স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো সাফায়েতে সেটা এই মুহূর্তে দেখে নেব। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। ওয়াও, 111.6 আউট অফ 120। কংগ্রাচুলেশন সাফায়েত।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
এরপর দেখে নেব তামান্নার স্কোর। 4টি পর্ব মিলিয়ে টোটাল স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো? 102.6 আউট অফ 120। কংগ্রাচুলেশন তামান্না। এরপর নওশিন, স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি। 101 আউট অফ 120। কংগ্রাচুলেশন নওশিন। এবারে দিবা, স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি। 100 আউট অফ 120। কংগ্রাচুলেশন। এবারে মৌসুমী কবির, স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি, দেখবো আপনার 4টি পর্ব মিলিয়ে টোটাল স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 93.8 আউট অফ 120। এবারে জুয়াইরিয়া, চোখ রাখবো স্ক্রিনে। 91.2 আউট অফ 120। এবারে নিশাদ, দেখে নেব 4টি পর্ব মিলিয়ে আপনার টোটাল স্কোর কত হলো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 91 আউট অফ 120। আমরা একে একে আমাদের 7 জন পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখেছি। বাকি আছেন 3 জন পার্টিসিপেন্টস, জয়পুরহাটের কুমু, রাজশাহীর লীনা এবং চট্টগ্রামের উর্মি মাহবুব। এই 3 জনের মধ্য থেকে 2 জন আজ বাড়ি ফিরে যাবেন আপনারা।
আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো দুজন।
ও মাই গড, হোয়াট এ পাওয়ার!
কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে।
আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটটা আমরা গ্রোসারি স্টোরের আগেই দিচ্ছি, অ্যান্ড আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটের সময় থাকবে 5 মিনিটস।
ওয়াও! এখন শুধু বাকি রয়েছে 3 বিজ্ঞ বিচারকের পছন্দের পার্ট, ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
নিশাত,
জি স্যার।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনার। আজকে আপনার অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল 3টা অপশন থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, প্রথমে তো আপনি মেন্টরসদের থেকে 5 মিনিটস পাচ্ছেন, এরপরেও আপনি যে কোনো সময় আপনার পছন্দের মেন্টরের থেকে অ্যাডিশনাল আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন টাস্কের যে কোনো সময়। নাম্বার 2, আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো দুজন।
ও মাই গড, হোয়াট এ পাওয়ার!
অ্যান্ড নাম্বার 3, গত পর্বে আমরা যে নতুন পাওয়ারটা ইন্ট্রোডিউস করেছিলাম, এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে আপনি অল 3 জাজেসদের থেকে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
গত পর্বের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ ওনার নিশাত আপু যদি আজকে আমাকে বিপদে ফেলে তাহলে আমার তেমন কিছু আসে যাবে না, কারণ হচ্ছে যে আমি সবসময় যে কোনো ঘটনার পজিটিভ অ্যান্ড নেগেটিভ দুইটা সাইড চিন্তা করেই আসি।
যেহেতু ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা নিশাত আপুর গলায় ঝুলতেছে, নিশাত আপু হয়তো বা আমাকে দিতেও পারে, আমি আসলে সেটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করতেছি না, কারণ যেটাই হবে সেটা মঞ্চে দেখা যাবে। আর যদি কোনোভাবে নিশাত আপু আমাকে চ্যালেঞ্জ ছড়েও দেয় তাও আমি প্যানিক না হয়ে আমার বেস্ট ট্রাই করব কিভাবে ওইটাকে ওভারকাম করা যায়।
আপু যে কোনো ডিসিশনই নিতে পারেন, চ্যালেঞ্জ ওয়াইজ উনি ডিসিশন নেবেন, তার মধ্যে রিক্সে আমিও আছি, কিন্তু খুব বেশি ভয় পাচ্ছি না, নিজেকে শক্ত রাখারই চেষ্টা করছি যেন উনি যদি কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ দেয় সেটাকে ভালোভাবে মোকাবেলা করতে পারি।
রেডি? বলেন নিশাত।
আমি নাম্বার 3 নিব।
অপশন 3 নিতে চাচ্ছেন আপনি?
জি স্যার।
আমার মতে ইটস এ সেফ অপশন। আপনি গত পর্বে যখন ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ নিচ্ছিলেন আপনি বলছিলেন যে দুজনকে কি টাইম মাইনাস করা যাবে নাকি?
সফায়েত আমার যে সময়টা কমিয়ে দিয়েছিল ওই দিন 1 ঘন্টা ছিল, তো তখন আসলে আমার একটা হয়তো রাত ছিল বা একটা ক্ষোভ ছিল। তামান্নাও যেদিন নিয়েছে পরের দিন সেম একই। যদি আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে না পারতাম বাড়িতে চলে যেতে হতো। আর যেহেতু আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে পেরেছি, আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে, বাট কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে। তার জন্য হচ্ছে আমি ওদের সময় কমাবো না।
গুড ডিসিশন নিশাত। আপনি আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
নিশা, তোমার ডিসিশন আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। অল দ্য বেস্ট। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ নিশা। থ্যাংক ইউ আপু।
Mày Sao xem một chút đồ rõ đấy. Bẹp. Con này nhốt, con này nhốt. Rất bẹp. Ôi ơi, mình đâu vậy? Rồi đây bắn phát chiều nhót hết rồi. Mình chết luôn. Cái gì mà lại thua? Thêm sắm cứt. Xuống cuối luôn ạ, chấp một lõi vàng luôn. Hay đấy, cái này hay đấy. Thế này đi. $500 triệu, 600 triệu tiền. Ô thua. Hả? Ui rồi ôi, 44 caram xin người. Khỏe thế. Oh, very so strong. Mày nhót. Bên dưới nhót rồi, xếp bên trên rồi. Mở cửa đi nhót, let's go. Một bán chết. Đau á, đau á. Đánh đau đấy. $200 triệu máu. Một đường ke nhót. Ôi chết mình luôn đi. Khỏe thế nhở? Thua suốt này. Không biết cần cái gì. Cái này đi. Bém. Đây rồi. Mày vẫn còn à? Điều bận lòng hôm nay để nhớ khi cầm tay. Có thể sưởi ấm tim người. Mày nhót. Bom. Bắn tí vào con này sắp nhót rồi. Bắn tí lửa máu ạ. $4 tỷ tiền rồi. Năm 8, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 4. Pop dí sát vào luôn. Pop. Thằng Monkey này nữa. Ta gần lại một chút. Hãy sang thứ tạ. Ok. Duy nhất Phương Anh à. Đần thối, đặt cái tên đần thối. Go back. Ta xin up. Bot swap x2 đây đi. Để bắn tí xong ấy, mua hết luôn. 8 tỷ à. No. Let's go farm again. Farming. Papasumi à. What? Virtualing. Hả? Xong rồi. Ai à? Thế thì nhốt. Đâu thế? Ok, đọc á. Vẫn đã yêu em dại khờ. Bọp. Sao chúng nhở? Áo ta. Ok này. Hai. Đây 202 0202 hết 2 rồi. Hết 2 rồi. Oh my god, Brigade looking for his jungle. Farm thế mà hụt ạ.